Hey friends, today we are making, I don't know if it's really a holiday recipe, but it's a dessert that I love, my family loves, and I serve a lot when people come over. So it totally could be a holiday recipe. I just don't know if it's what you think of traditionally when you think of Christmas. We're going to make a cheesecake, just a classic cheesecake. I love, love, love a cheesecake. I love a cheesecake with fresh strawberries. I love a cheesecake with cherry topping. I love a chocolate cheesecake. Um, I'm equal opportunity enjoyer when it comes to cheesecakes of any kind. So that's what we're going to do. First thing we have to do is make the crust. So in this bag, I have 18 graham crackers, a quarter teaspoon of salt, and a quarter cup of brown sugar. And I took my rolling pin and just beat the heck out of this bag. And now I've got crumbs. And in this bowl, I have 2 sticks of butter melted. So we're going to pour our crumbs into our butter. I'm going to use my fork and get this all mixed up. You want every little morsel of graham cracker to be covered in butter. It should look like wet sand when you're done. All right, mine's done. Okay, now we've got our springform pan. You do have to have a special pan to make a cheesecake. So if you don't have a springform pan, you can get one on Amazon for like 12 bucks. But here's mine. And we're going to put our crumbs right into the pan. And we're actually going to use this measuring cup to smush it down into the bottom to make sure it's level. And we're also going to smush it up on the sides a little bit. I'll show you what it looks like in just a second. The measuring cup just helps you keep it all like nice and level, and it keeps your hands clean. Otherwise, you'd have to do this with your hands, and that would be a big mess. All right, here we go. Looks good. All right, we're going to stick this in a 325-degree oven for 25 minutes. And then when it comes out, we're going to let it cool while we make the filling, and then we'll assemble. Okay, our crust is baked and it's sitting over on the counter cooling off a little bit. And we're going to start working on our cheesecake filling. I've got 4 blocks of cream cheese in Bertha here, our handy dandy stand mixer. And I'm going to add a half a cup of sour cream, 1 cup of granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and half a teaspoon kosher salt. We're going to beat this on medium speed for about 5 minutes until it's all nice and smooth. Now with our mixer on low, we're going to add in 4 eggs and 1 egg yolk. Now that we have all of our eggs incorporated, we're going to turn it back up to high and let it beat until it's smooth again. Now we're going to add a quarter cup of flour and then mix it on low just to get that flour incorporated. All right, our filling's done. I'm going to use our spatula just to scrape the sides of the bowl and the bottom of the bowl and just make sure that everything is really well incorporated. But it's nice and light and airy. It looks amazing. All right, let's push Bertha back. Let's get our trash out of the way. We've got our cheesecake crust here. We're just going to pour this cream cheese filling into that. It's totally fine if your filling comes up in the pan further than your crust on the sides. That is totally fine. It's going to bake and it's going to get, it's going to be baked and it'll be fine when we take it out of the pan, even if your crust isn't all the way up. All right, it looks perfect. I'm going to get it in a 300-degree oven for about 70 minutes. You want to make sure that the center is just barely wobbly and all around, the edges is firm. Then you turn off the oven and leave it in there for 10 more minutes, and then pull it out and let it cool on your counter to room temperature completely. So I'll see you in a minute. Hey friends, we've got our cheesecake here. It's been in the fridge, getting nice and chilled, and now it's time to test it. As you can see, it does have a crack in the middle of it. I don't know exactly what happened there. I need to do some research and figure out what causes that, so I'll know how to avoid it in the future. But not the end of the world. It will still be delish. Let's take the ring off. There she is. Looks so good. Looks amazing. Let's cut a piece. I love, love, love cheesecake. Like, adore it. Okay, got a gorgeous piece out. How good does that look? Amaze. Let's taste. Mmm. OMG. This is to die for. Mm. Oh my gosh. You guys. This is insane. Mmm. Absolutely perfect cheesecake consistency. Mmm. So I used the New York Times classic cheesecake is the recipe, and it is a winner. Mmm. So good. Mm, 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 mm. All right. Thanks for making it with me. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love you.